tuned in to Trust the Scoop with your host, Philip Dukes, a.k.a. Dukes the Scoop.
Yo, welcome to the 1-0 edition of Trust the Scoop. I'm your host, Philip Dukes. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Dukes the Scoop, and follow me on Facebook at Philip Dukes. Send a friend request, I'll add it. As always, make sure you subscribe. Before you do anything else, subscribe. And tell somebody else to subscribe. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers ASAP. So help me get there. So if you're watching this right now, tell somebody to subscribe. And also subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Find me everywhere. All right, let's get into it. So as you can see, I'm very, very excited about this weekend's victory. So I thought I would change my attire this week to my Gus Malzahn paying homage to Pat Dye, RIP Coach edition attire for today. So I thought this was very apropos after that very, very, very definitive victory against Kentucky. Very, very, very happy with the results that we put on the field, the results that came from the field, and the product that we put out there. So definitely, man, it's a good week. Georgia week, UGA. I'm not afraid. I feel really, really good about this week. I do. I really feel good about this week, but I'll get into that a little bit. But I really wanted to talk about some recruiting this week. All right, so it's been a while. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope recruiting to read to. All right, so look, right. All right, let's get right into it. So everybody's been wondering about the offensive line. Do we have any more names to anybody else that we're recruiting? And yeah, I'm getting some intel that Auburn has been evaluating some guys, and some guys that they've been on early on, but that some names have been resurfacing, because right now, like, the 21 class is not super deep. So there are some guys that are still uncommitted or committed to other schools that Auburn is doing some due diligence on, just checking out. So these are names to monitor. I'm not saying that this is the end-all, be-all. They're coming to Auburn. I'm not saying that these guys are hearing from Auburn every day. I'm saying these are guys that Auburn is evaluating, and they may or may not turn the pressure up on. But if you want to be first on some of these guys and you're really into recruiting, these are some guys that are uncommitted or committed to other schools that Auburn has their eye on. That's all I'm saying. I got this from a very, very credible source, so y'all know how I get down. So, all right, the first name is a guy from my backyard. I actually went to this high school for a little while, out of East Point, Georgia. Cameron Ball, D-tackle, offensive lineman. He's open to playing both. A lot of people just had him pegged as a defensive tackle. He goes about 6'4", 300-plus pounds. Really athletic, super nasty streak when he gets his hands on you. And I think he could play either way in college, but I think that with his feet, I think that he'll be a great offensive guard, possibly even tackle. So he's a guy that you definitely want to monitor. Cameron Ball, got a lot of offers. I think that he's somebody that he can really help our class. I like what I've seen out of him. He's had a pretty good season this year. Same high school as Tristan Davis. What's up, Trick? My boy Trick, man. East Point, y'all already know. But yeah, man. Oh, Trick, we gotta get you on the show too, dog. But yeah, so definitely someone you want to monitor. Cameron Ball. Okay, another name, Winston Franklin. Okay, Winston Franklin. Who's this guy? Winston Franklin goes to Wayne County, which is the same school. He's an offensive guard that's committed to Georgia Tech right now. I know Auburn is doing their due diligence on him as well, as they are super in on Trevin Wallace. So that would be a hell of a steal if we could, a hell of a coup if we could get both of these guys. He's currently committed to Georgia Tech. I think he's going to get more offers as the season goes along. A lot of people are putting their eyes on Wayne County with what Trevin Wallace is doing. And just to get into the Trevin Wallace recruitment, I think Auburn has a really, really good shot. Auburn got in early. I am one of the first guys to put that out there, and we're talking about like in May. But when everybody was going crazy about the other guys, I was just always saying, like, hey, dog, this is somebody you want to monitor. He proved me right, man. 6'2", 225 pounds. I think last week he took a punt return to the crib. Like 11 tackles, forced fumble. He's going crazy this year. And Wilt Phone actually wrote an article about him on 24/7, or there, I think Keith wrote about him. A lot of people are writing about him now. And Keith wrote an article about him early on. So back when I was on him, Keith jumped right on it, got to it. So shout out to Keith. And definitely Trevin Wallace is somebody to monitor. He's going to get that rankings boost like I said he would a long time ago. I said this guy won't stay a 3-star. I don't know if he'll go to 5-star range, but he's going to be a high 4-star. Anytime you see Georgia start sniffing around, you want to kind of be like, all right, yeah, because I know for a fact Georgia wasn't on them early. They're getting into the ball game late. I'm hearing Coach T. Will is doing a great job recruiting them. The high school coach at Wayne County likes Auburn a lot, so that could help us with that. So Winston Franklin, offensive guard, he can play both guard or tackle. That's another name you want to watch. Another name you want to watch for the offensive line is George Jackson out of Atlanta, Georgia, Stevenson High. Offensive tackle, 21 kid, somebody you want to watch. I heard that there could be some mutual interest there. So just somebody you want to monitor, a couple of names to monitor. All right, so some of the bigger news that I have, I was saying, okay, I got a lot of stuff. I got some new names. I also got some intel on Smile Monday, the 5-star out of Paulding County. So anybody who's watched this film may have seen that he's been making a lot of plays, great plays, but he had a lingering knee injury. Yeah, and sometimes if you watch him, you can see that he was kind of dragging the knee a little bit. He was actually playing with, I'm not going to just put it all the way out there because I heard what's going on with him, but he did have to have a minor procedure done. He was playing at about 70%, still making those type of plays, which is absolutely incredible. The athleticism that Smile Monday has is off the charts. I don't think he'll be playing for, maybe he could miss possibly up to the season, but I think he'll probably try to get back before the end of the year. So it won't be a whole lot of evaluation. So for what I'm hearing, he's going to put a lot more into his recruitment. I heard that Tennessee is going absolutely nuts trying to get him right now. He's listening. Coach Schumann is still doing a good job at Georgia, and of course T. Will is doing a bang-up job for Auburn. It's a 3-team race last I heard. It goes up and down. I heard he was really close to committing to Tennessee. So he was really close to committing to Tennessee over the summer. He got close to committing to Georgia at one point, got close to committing to Auburn at one point. And so I think originally his plan was to commit this weekend, which he has definitely pushed back. And definitely something to monitor. But at this time, I'm hearing Smile Monday is a 3-team race. And right now, you want anybody who was planning to try to watch him, he won't be playing for the next couple of weeks. I know I'm breaking this news. I don't think anybody has really put that out yet. But definitely, I'm going to try to get some more intel on it, but definitely 3-team race for Smile Monday. Amarius Mims, same thing, status quo. He's going to take all the visits he could take. I see Auburn as a dark horse in this race, but definitely they're in the race. And that's one of those guys that you don't stop recruiting. There's no way I stop recruiting Amarius Mims. I'll recruit him until signing day, and until he puts his name on the dotted line, he will be a guy that I will continue to recruit. Another guy that I heard about was Eli Hall, a DN out of North Carolina. I'm not sure what the interest level is, but that's just a name to check. Check on Eli Hall, and this is for my recruiting enthusiasts. So this is not for the average recruiting guy who's going to say, I just want to know who's coming to Auburn. That name wasn't for you, okay? That's just somebody to monitor. So I'm telling you now, a birdie flew in, so okay, this is a guy you might want to check out, watch. And another guy, and that's a JUCO guy. One is, dang, I got my notes messed up. Okay, I'll save the JUCO guys, because I got a couple of names there. And the JUCO guys, it'll depend on what we do during the season. So I definitely got a couple of JUCO names. I might save them for later in the week. Okay, we could go, let's go to the secondary. All right, so in the case of Kool-Aid, a lot of people are saying that he's a done deal to Auburn. We've been hearing that a long time. I don't think it's officially a done deal, but I really like Auburn's chances. I wouldn't be surprised to see a commit come sooner than later. Definitely has been flirting with the idea from what I'm hearing, and he does want to be a guy that may help recruit other guys to come to Auburn. I think the relationship with Bruce Pearl is huge. A lot of people have been saying that. People have been reporting that for a long time. Well, it's true. Everything that I got from the same information I got, the same people who told me about these other guys told me that Kool-Aid was really close. I'm excited. I think that Kamari Lassiter is also close. I think that it's still Clemson is still a sneaky team to watch here. Clemson for Kamari Lassiter. Of course, the leaders have for a long time. People have been saying Georgia, Auburn, but I think he's a guy that could have committed earlier this summer. He did not. He pushed it back. He wanted to kind of reevaluate. He's having a good season, so definitely another guy. So I'm really excited about the class, what we have in the class. Some of those JUCO names that I didn't say this time because I can't read my own handwriting. I was on the phone trying to write everything down. But when I get that sorted out, I'll probably later in the week or maybe next week I'll save it because they're not going nowhere. Not right now, so. All right, let's talk about the game. Man, I I had a lot of fun. If you follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. I had my son, had a couple of guys who played at Auburn, a couple of my homeboys down there, young. Shout out to Nate, Big Al Tamore from Bay Minette. He came over, and my son just jumping around crazy. And we're all looking at this interception, right? So I want to talk about this play. The play before that, the guy was down on the 2. Like, soon as Jacoby hit him, the knee hit the ground. On the 2, period. Like, so all of that stuff about, oh, it shouldn't have happened and all that sour grapes. What we should really be sour about is not getting that pick 6. Now, that hit, I'm sorry, that hit wasn't, I mean, what do you do in that situation? If that's you, I mean, I feel like they would have tracked him down if he doesn't make the play. Speaking of Derek Hall, when he cleared out 2 men with that block. So 5 years ago, that is a hell of a block. Sorry. So football is just getting to the point now where it's like, and I understand it's a very violent sport, but come on, man. Good, great. So you take 6 points off the board. You took a 6 away. Now, we earned it because Zacoby made a heck of a play. He got low, and he's one of those guys. Let me tell you one thing about Zacoby McClain. A lot of people are saying, I heard some people saying, oh, well, you know, he didn't look. Man, Zacoby, man, look, let me tell you. He beat that guy to the ground. And when I say that, he got lower than him and made the hit and stopped him before he got ahead of steam, which is a great linebacker play. And I really think, now, I'm going out on a limb here. I think Zacoby McClain could be, if he gets about 5 more pounds, and if he keeps that, if he runs in that 4.6 range, because he can run. We already know he can run. Man, Zacoby, I think all 3 of these linebackers can get drafted in the top 3 rounds. I think Zacoby McClain can. I think KJ Britt will, and I think Owen is a potential top 15, top 10 type pick type of guy. So definitely happy with what we got at linebacker. I did see Cam Riley. Cam Riley got in on the goal line wearing Zacoby's old number. That was really good to see. I heard Auburn is really, really excited about his development. Wesley Steiner. We didn't see any of Wesley Steiner. Going forward, you may see a little bit more of him. He had a bit of a snafu before the game. I'm not going to get into all of that, but I did hear some things about that. I also heard that you may see more of Tank this week, which is a good thing. But I did hear that we may see a little bit more of Tank this week. I thought Tank looked good. True freshman, man. What about when he literally bowled a guy over? I mean, just obliterated him on that return. I'm definitely excited about Tank. Seth Williams, blessing the babies. Woo! Man, the guy from Kentucky, he got, and then the people from Kentucky have the nerve to say, yeah, this is what happens when this corner, whatever the guy's name is like, when he hits the receiver, the Auburn guy, he just like gets a 15-yard penalty, whatever that was. Instant karma. Instant karma. I mean, the two-hand go up. Okay, I got the ball. You can't get this ball that's standing around. You can't get this. And then I'm just going to get off of me, sir. Man, Seth Williams. Seth Williams. That's not a receiver that I'm taking over in the SEC that I'm taking over Seth Williams. Call me a homer. Call me whatever you want. I like Seth Williams. Get him the ball. Bo Nix. The only thing I'll say about Bo is, and I think I heard one of the commentators say it too, sometimes he's really, really quick to try to escape to the right. But man, Bo, man, you made some hellified throws. You and Seth, what you guys got going on right now could go down in history. Seth could put up 1,000 yards in a 10-game season. That would be crazy. But I don't think we're stopping at 10 games. I said it once and I said it again. I feel like this could possibly be a 13-game season for Auburn. I really do. I think we got 10 games, SEC championship, 2 playoff games, Natty, and I think we hit them with. It's good. I think we raised the trophy this year. I mean, that's what I think, man. I think if we had any chance to win a national championship, this would be one of those years. And I think this week is going to be really, really important. So I said I was going to drop another show this week. So I got a special guest. I'm not sure which one will come on, but I got 2 guys lined up. That we're going to go over the Georgia game. So I'm not going to really get into Georgia right now. But I just want to say, man, kudos to everybody who had anything to do with the performance that Auburn put on. Super excited about Jalen Simpson, ball. Tut, okay. I love Tut up. Like, when he gets in your grill, like, Tut just is a very, very instinctive football player. He's a football player's football player. I don't think he's the type of guy that's going to go burn up the combine, but he makes football plays. And then there's nobody I like better in a 10-yard radius than Christian Tut. I love what he does in the slot. Sometimes he maybe leave a little bit desired when he gets into some of those deeper routes or those seams or those posts when he has to cover and turn his head. But, man, I think he's at the perfect position. And just definitely excited about the win. And to everybody who thought that Auburn was going to lose to Kentucky, like especially the Auburn guys, I'm like, man, where y'all getting y'all info from? Oh, offensive line. Brandon Council, mean. I like Keandre Jones, Council, and Ham together. I like that. I like Brahms, Jones, Council, Ham. I like those guys. Left tackle, we got to get it figured out. Is it going to be Jackson? Had a few plays that kind of left a little bit to be desired. When speaking on Alex Jackson, Troxel, not sure how healthy he is, but they said he was clear. Let me take that back. I wouldn't say not sure how healthy he is. He's healthy. What I'm saying is I'm not. Some of the rust kind of showed a little bit, but I think the offensive line will be fine. I think Auburn did a really good job of scheming things in order to take the pressure off of the offensive line. Like I said, they would, and they did a lot of quick things. And then when they had to pass protect, they did well. I think Kentucky's line was really, really experienced on both sides, and I think that I think the defensive and the offensive line did a pretty good job. I do wish that we could have got a little more pressure with 4, but it's the first game of the season, and for us to go out and do what we did against a ranked team, a lot of people are forgetting that Kentucky was ranked, and this is for the Auburn guys. So for the Auburn fans, we're thinking like, oh, it's Kentucky, but everybody outside of our community was thinking they finna lose to Kentucky. Like, that was a very, very trendy pick with them getting there with the running game they had and putting Terry Wilson back on. So I'm super, super excited about where we're headed. And so just so I don't run out of time, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here because I'm still excited. And before we go, I'm going to turn the light on for good luck. Let's go AU. Turn it off, man. Power bill high. All right, man. Love y'all to death. Make sure y'all follow me, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. You got any questions, hit me up so I can put them on the next one. And as always, if you want to donate, hit my Cash App, Philip Says Thanks, or hit me on the DM or whatever you want to donate to the show and some of the giveaways. Oh, Bill, your package is coming. Everybody who won a couple of weeks the giveaway. I know it's been a minute. I started a new job, so, I've been kind of running around crazy. But, definitely, man, your packages will be there. I'll tweet them out tonight. All right, man, love y'all to death, man. Till next time, War Eagle.